Alright, since we didn't get any update for Valentine's, your boy is low-key low on content. So today I'll be showing you guys how to get every single sword in Blox Fruits. Let's go. So the first two swords, Katana and Cutlass, you can get it at Marine Starter. Or if you are a pirate, you can get it at Pirate Starter. Just go to the sword dealer and he'll let you buy Katana and Cutlass. Next is Dual Katana and Iron Mace. You can get these two in Pirate Village at the sword dealer of the West. The next sword you can get is Shark Saw, which is a drop from Arlong in Middletown. He is a boss that spawns like every 15 minutes or so. The next swords are Triple Katana and Pipe. You can get them at Frozen Village, and this NPC right here sells them. And then we have Bisento and Dual Headed Blade. You can get these two swords at Master Sword Dealer and Sky Islands. This is like the third island, fourth island if you consider this one right here. But yeah, at the waterfall. The next sword is Soul Cane. You can get this sword at Magma Village. You go all the way to the end of the village over here, and then you see this little like off colored place right here on this on the volcano. You just go in and you can buy it from the living skeleton. And then we have Trident. You can get this sword in the underwater city. If you don't know how to get there, you come to this whirlpool right here. It is in between prison and Frozen Village. You just go here and jump inside the whirlpool. To actually get the sword, you have to beat the Fishman Lord or Hody Jones, and then he has a chance to drop it. After that, we have Warden's sword. You can get this from the Chief Warden right here at prison. It is also a drop sword. And then you have Pole. You can get this sword from the Thunder God or Enel. It is also a drop sword. And for the final sword in First Sea, which is Saber, you can get this sword as soon as level 300, and you get this sword from the Saber expert. But to get to him, you have to do a series of quests, which you can look up on the wiki or just on YouTube. After that, you have to beat him, and the sword will be a 100% drop chance. Alright, that's all the swords in First Sea. Let's go to the Second Sea. So for the Second Sea, the earliest sword you can get is Longsword, and you can get this sword from Beating Diamond, who is a boss that spawns in this area right here. The next sword is Gravity Cane. This sword is also a drop sword, and you can get it from defeating Vegeta in the green zone, and he should spawn right here. After that, you have Jitte. You can get this sword on Hot and Cold Island. Go to the magma side, and then in here, the Smoke Admiral should be here, and you will be able to get it from him. The next sword is Midnight Blade. You can get this sword in Haunted Ship. Go in here to the left side. In this middle room, go in here, and you can buy it from El Amin for 100 ectoplasm. If you're wondering how to get ectoplasm, you just got to defeat NPCs in the ship and they will drop it for you. Next is Koko. This sword is actually pretty hard to get, so the way for you to get it is to do a law raid. And to get a law raid, I think you have to be at least level 1100. But what you will need to do is come behind this building right here where the Smoke Admiral is in. Right in the middle here, there should be a door that you can go in. And this guy right here will sell you a microchip for 1000 fragments. After that, you will go all the way up here to this little big cauldron on all the way to the top. Go inside this door, and then you will insert your microchip here. For Pole V2, this is also pretty hard. You will need to have fully awakened Rumble Fruit. After that, you will do another Rumble raid, and when you finish, it will take you to a different area, and that is where you can purchase Pole V2. For Rengoku, this sword is also pretty hard to get, but what you'll need to do is get the hidden key. And the hidden key is a drop from NPCs on this island. To have a higher chance of getting the hidden key, you'll need to defeat the Ice Admiral a couple times, and he will have a chance to drop it. So once you get the hidden key, you'll come to the right side of the castle, and then on this wall you should be able to go in, and there should be a chest right here for you to click on, and you will receive Rengoku. The next sword is Dragon Trident. To get the sword, you have to come to Forgotten Island, go all the way to the back over here. And then right here, there should be the Tidekeeper boss, and he'll have a chance of dropping Dragon Trident after defeating him. Next are the legendary swords, Shisui, Saddi, and Wando. To get these swords, you have to buy them from the legendary sword dealer, but then there's a catch to it. The legendary sword dealer will only spawn once every 4 hours in 6 different areas on the Second Sea. And for you to know if he's going to spawn or not, you have to come to Cafe, talk to the manager, and then he'll give you hints. You have to be in the server for at least 10 minutes for the manager to give you the hints. Once you find the legendary sword dealer, he'll sell you either one of the 3 swords, This is all completely random, so it's also possible for you to find 2 legendary sword dealers and they will give you the same swords. If you manage to get all 3 of these swords, the next step is to get 300 masteries on all 3 of them. After that, you'll come back to the green zone, come to this main vine right here, fly all the way to the top, and here you will find the mysterious man, and he will sell you the last sword and second C, which is the true triple katana. Alright, now for the third C. Alright, so for the first sword and third C, it is twin hooks. You can get this sword from the elephant captain who spawns right here at Turtle Mansion. The next sword is Canvander. You can also get this sword in Turtle Island. From the mansion, you go out, straight ahead, make it right, jump over this fence, and under this big old tree there should be a door in here, and in here there will be a boss called the Beautiful Pirate. Defeat him and he will have a chance to drop Canvander. Next is Dark Dagger. You can get this sword from Rip Indra, which is a boss in Sea Castle. He will spawn here every time you have a God's Chalice, and after defeating him he will have a chance of dropping the Dark Dagger. After that we have Buddy Sword. To get this sword, come to Sea of Treats, come to this island where there's a big old spoon in the middle, go up the spoon and enter these, I guess, ice cream, and in here there should be a boss and she'll have a chance of dropping Buddy Sword. After that, from that island, come to this island right here, and this is where you can get Spikey Trident. To get this sword, you have to beat the Cake Prince. To spawn the Cake Prince, you have to kill 500 NPCs on this island only. After that, you can talk to Drip Mama, and she'll open the portal behind this house, and that is where the Cake Prince will be in. The next sword is Yama. To get this sword, you will have to defeat 30 elite pirates, and these elite pirates, they will spawn once every 10 minutes across the map. To know if they spawn or not, come to Sea Castle, talk to Elite Hunter, and he will tell you when an elite pirate has spawned, and he will give you the island that they are at. After defeating 30 elite pirates, come to Hydra Town. Go this way right here, towards the waterfall. Jump all the way down inside the waterfall, and there will be a door here. Knock it down. Defeat all these zombies, and then you will have to attempt to pull out the sword. Next sword is Tushita. To get Tushita, you will have to spawn Rip Indra. You don't have to be the person who spawns him, but he has to be alive to get Tushita. Once Indra is spawned, you come back to this place where Yama is at. And this first little waterfall right here, you'll want to go up here. And yeah, there should be a door in here. Enter. And this white door right here should be open. If Indra is not spawned, this door will not be open. After you enter the door, then you will be set to go. Even if Indra dies, you will be able to get Tushita. You will be spawned right here in Turtle Island, and you will have to light up 5 different candles around the island. You have 5 minutes to do this, so you have plenty time. But do remember the map will be foggy, so you should look up on a YouTube video or the wiki and remember where the candles are at. After you light up all 5 candles around the island, you will come here and this door should be open. In here there will be a boss called Longma. Defeat him and he will drop Tushita. The drop rate is 100%. To get both of these swords, you'll need to be level 2000. The next sword we have is Cursed Dual Katana. What you want to do is come to the mansion. Go behind the mansion at this big tower right here. Talk to this guy and he will open a door for you on the other side of the tower. And then here there will be 2 scrolls for you. Each scrolls have 3 missions. Complete them. Those missions will give you Alucard shards. Once you get 6 of these shards, you come back here, insert them in this little hole, and this door will open. And then you will have to defeat a boss in here and he will drop Cursed Katana. To access this building, you will have to be level 2200, and both your Tushita and Yama will have to be 350 masteries. The next sword is Hallow Scythe. Come to Haunted Castle, talk to Death King. You'll need some bones, and then you'll need the Hollow Essence, which is a very rare drop. Once you get the Hollow Essence, put it in this fire right here, and the Reaper will spawn. Go all the way over here into this big old building, and in here the Reaper should be in here. Defeat him and he will have a chance of dropping Hallow Scythe. For Shark Acre, you will have to be at Tiki Island. Go towards this side. Up here. In here. talk to the shark hunter, and then make the monster magnet. Once you have the monster magnet, get a boat and head out to sea. A special terror shark will spawn, and that terror shark will have a chance of dropping the shark anchor. And then for Fox Lamp, to get the sword, you will have to be out at sea. You will have to get the sword at Kitsune Island, and the only way to spawn Kitsune Island is to enter a level 6 danger zone right when a full moon spawns, and the Kitsune Island will spawn. You'll need to collect Azure Embers, get at least 20 Embers, and then submit it to the shrine, and it will have a chance of dropping the Fox Lamp. But remember, you cannot be in level 6 before a full moon. You have to wait at level 5 at the border, and once it's full moon, then you enter. And finally, for the last obtainable sword, Darkblade, the only way you can get this sword is to go to your shop and buy the sword with Robux, unless someone gifts the sword to you or trade it with you. For the last sword, which is true triple Darkblade, the only way you can get this sword is if you are an admin or an admin gives it to you. Alright, and so that is how you get every single sword and Blox fruits. Hope you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.